Yo, welcome back to another video. So this is gonna be a short video. I just wanted to share this information while before I forget it. But basically, me and my mother, we was in the car, you know, talking about the location that we were in. This old store called Rubo's. Um, it's well, I ain't gonna say it's owned by so-called black people, but we went there today, and it's been a long time since we've been there, right? Um, it's ran by black people, I guess. Two black people was in there. All I saw was black people basically, and it's not the best neighborhood. It's like a ghetto convenience store. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat nothing, cause y'all know the situation. This area was socially engineered, as all areas are socially engineered for certain types of people. But anyway, because it used to be ran by white people, and the point of me saying this is, um, like example, these Indian stores and stuff. The so-called Hispanics or Indians that run these corner stores, they don't be well. They're not at that store anymore. I'm guessing my mother was saying, and I'm like, because, and I had made a joke saying that because they don't want to get killed, they don't want to be harmed, and I said all that to say this: how are so-called white people that run these stores in the ghetto, or Hispanics or Mexicans that run these stores in the ghettos, why are they scared of so-called black people when they are the ones who contributed to the destruction of black people psychologically? Yes, they haven't physically killed us, but they are assisting the psychological warfare that we are in. You see what I'm saying? Um, how can you like look at what you sell the so-called black people in these ghetto areas? You're complying with this. You're assisting with this. You're accepting a duty to help so-called black people self-destruct, as well as other races. But you see what I'm saying? Statistically, if I'm not mistaken, so-called black people are shunned upon at being the shunned upon, and the so-called black people are like the number one thugs. But y'all know who the real thugs are, right? The so-called, well, I ain't gonna say the so-called white people in the suits, but it's the ones that's controlling them, that's giving them the orders. They're the real thugs that we don't even see. um but yeah, my point is, like, how can so-called Hispanic people be scared of us when look at what you feed us, look at what you sell us? You sell us liquor, you sell us beer, you sell us all these sugary beverages and substances in the hood, and you expect us not to go crazy, hold you at gunpoint, rob you. You see what I'm saying? Most of these other races of people or different species of people help assist the destruction of so-called black people. And y'all wonder why people be they wonder why so-called black people are like strung out on drugs. Look at what's being sold in the hood: beer, liquor, sugary substances, chips. You see what I'm saying? All of this poison. But you're scared of running your store. What do you expect? You see what I'm saying? Like, I don't get it. um so these beings, whoever socially engineered the environment to be that way, um what I was about to say. I forgot what I was about to say. I was going somewhere with it. But but yeah, just know that that these environments are socially engineered for a reason, and it's for the self-destruction of not just black people but other races as well. But at the end of the day, it's all to contribute to a collective self-destruction. But yeah, I was just making the point that They want to look at it as so-called black people being the thugs, you know, wearing do-rags, um, sagging pants and stuff like that. But they'll be quick to work in they'll be quick to run the convenience stores in the area. You see what I'm saying? If you really cared, Arab man or so-called white man, if you really cared, you would not contribute to the destruction. You would not contribute to the chaos. And yes, you do have a say so. Yes, you do. Yes, you can deny these loans and stuff like that, or you can do right with the loans that you get, the free loan money that the system allows you to handle, to basically control the environment in these low level areas like the ghetto, the projects, the trailer parks, you know. And that's just one, you know, one example. That's just one example, because the suburbs, they are also part of the construct as well. Um, it just, you know, less crime and stuff like that. But crime does also go on in the suburbs, and I would like to refer to that crime as like quiet crime, because in these higher level areas, you know, that like the suburbs, you know, people can afford the rent being $1,000 or more, $1,500 a month and stuff like that. A lot of quiet crime goes on, and what I mean by quiet crime is like pedophilic um, actions are taking place in these quiet crime areas. You know, people go to the suburbs because it's quiet. You know, you see what I'm saying? Like it's barely crime alerted. You see what I'm saying? So it's easier to hide what you do in the suburbs versus the ghetto. See, the ghetto is loud. Like, you know it's finna go down in the ghetto. But in these suburban areas, where these uppity older white people, they be doing stuff like messing with children and stuff like that on the internet and in person and stuff like that, you know. So that's what I call quiet crime, and I got that ideology from Daylight, and it makes sense to me, because that's literally what happens, and that literally is what makes sense to me. So yeah, I think I pretty much made my point. So yeah, all these areas are socially engineered, and you'd have to be a sleep sheep if you haven't realized that by now. So yeah, that's all I have, and appreciate y'all for listening, and peace. See y'all on the next video.